even is this?
Don't touch my things, gross.
Janice, when you...
Your enthusiasm. I got a job for you if you're looking to keep busy. Here are the details.
Greetings and welcome to another episode of Soul Talk, where we talk Star Citizen members of the community. This is episode 126. We broke 125 last week, yes. And this is called Arrested Development because of the CIG Inside Star Citizen they put out today. But first and foremost, today is November 23rd. Happy Thanksgiving to those of you in North America. And happy belated Thanksgiving to people in Canada. I forgot about that a couple of weeks ago. And yeah, so we're live today on Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, everything seems to be working. For now, I just think myself, I know. I hope everybody's doing well out there. How's everybody doing? I need to get my Windows back to the way I like it because I messed it up somehow in mod view. So hold on. I see Pops. I see Citizen Ninja. Stream Elements. Some pasta. BBG. BBG, thank you for the 500 bits. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. And yeah, happy Thanksgiving to everybody again. So what's up this week? Griffin and I were on Yacht Club last night. You can check out that one from yesterday. New Soul Sound, thank you for the raid. I'm on time, okay? You see me, right? Give me pop. Thank you for the raid, New Soul Sound. Appreciate it. You had a great show, great set today. Yeah, I do want to know to name that one song, so DM me when you get a chance. But like I said, Griffin and I were on Yacht Club yesterday. That was a lot of fun. Talk about stuff. Some of that stuff we'll cover again tonight. But you know, I got the crew here today, so it should be fun. The latest Place of Rhythm is on was on the People's Radio last week, and it's up on Mixcloud. So check out the People's Radio Twitter account to see if you can get the link for that. What's up with me? I got a free Microsoft Game Pass for a few months. I installed Forza Horizon 5 and I played for a bit. I played that one night, haven't gone back into it. But I am deep into listening into Audible books these days. I've finished about 5 or 6 books since CitizenCon, so yeah, I'm falling behind on other stuff. But Black Friday, or as I like to call it, African American Friday, is tomorrow. But I already ordered a new office chair. So this one I have right now likes to lower itself for no reason. So every time I lower stuff, I have to rate myself up, and it gets annoying. So I'm gonna try to order a new chair. It's more expensive, but hopefully it'll last me a while. I should receive it in 2 weeks though, because it's coming from China, I guess. So yeah, there's that. All right, so well, okay, let me do the no, I'm not the buzz citizen for CitizenCon and IE first, then I can do my thing. But here's the info for the buzz citizen coming up. Yep, there you go. December 2nd, Saturday, starting at noon Eastern, and well, that's the first session, and the second session started at 5 p.m. Eastern. You can convert that to your local time zone, 5 p.m. UTC and 10 p.m. UTC. But you know, you can stay for the whole thing, or you can come and join in, come out, and as much as you want. It'll be one complete session, even though we listed it as 2 sessions. But you know, that's just for the evening and the afternoon people. But yeah, so come on in. It should be a lot of fun. I'm gonna put the link in chat so people can click on it. There you go. Hey, it's imposter. Thank you for the emote. But yeah, there you go. There you go, the link. If you haven't joined, go ahead and come on in. It should be a lot of fun. All right. So I'm gonna go back to here. Now, for people who may be joining us for the first time, I like to do these monologue type of things. I've been doing it for the past 3-4 years now. And Griffin tried to get me to keep my references within 20 years, but I'm going old school on this one. I think it's a timeless classic, in my opinion. So I hope even the younger folks will get this one. But here we go. Yeah, this is the story of a famous troll. For the troll that chases the ship will be dizzy. These are clapping trolls, rhythmic trolls, harmonic trolls, house trolls, street trolls, trolls of the world unite, dancing trolls, counting trolls, funky trolls, nasty trolls. Like the boys when they're walking in the street, may compete. Nothing but the troll in you. Atomic troll. Atomic troll. Bow, 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 yippee, yippee, dragging people down. Hey.
All right.
You got that one?
Yes.
What is it?
Okay.
Dog. Come on now.
Parliament.
Parliament.
Atomic Dog.
If we didn't know it, then we would...
Parliament Funkadelic is actually George Clinton solo, his first solo one.
No, you are correct. Yeah, and you know what?
Well,
There's a little backstory to that one too.
All of it.
Yeah, there is. You want to go ahead and say it?
Yeah, well,
no, not danger. No danger. But go ahead.
Just for those who don't know, George was high as a kite when he did that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And some people will think I'm high too with the way I sung that song. But yeah, that is from Atomic Dog, 1982. So that's like 41 years ago.
Yeah. Was that
Damn,
was it
that long? Wow.
What was that? He's from New Jersey, right? Plainfield.
Yep.
Plainfield, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Plainfield, yeah.
I believe you. Hey, Northern Trooper, how you doing?
Hey, happy Turkey Day.
What's happening?
What's up,
Happy
Lord?
Turkey Day. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Did you know Atomic Dog?
I'm not going to reply to that.
It's okay to say no. All right, let's get this show in a row.
And
What was that?
sometimes I'm gullible fast car, and sometimes you get me.
Okay. That seems to be going around. I've been getting people a lot more often for some reason. I'm not even trying. I'm just being me and my normal troll self. So I don't know why people are falling for it, but we'll see.
I'm learning.
Well, you cry wolf, right?
No, well, I mean, no, people are still falling for it though. Even I cry wolf all the time.
Yeah. Your reputation procedure.
Procedural. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. So up first, we have our sneak peek from last week. I'll put that on the screen. And the subtitle is, let's load them up. So what do people think?
Well, we know we seen, if you wasn't watching, now you are. This was at CitizenCon when they showed these right here.
So is this the UGF or your hangers?
I'm
Yes.
trying.
Might
Yeah.
be both.
It could, yeah, that could be possible. But I would probably think, well, we do know the hovering dolly you could say, flatbed right there, whatever you want
Yeah.
to call it.
Yeah.
We did see those at CitizenCon when they debuted those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm thinking this is a UGF rather than your hanger, but it could be either or. I mean, it does have that Selfland hanger type of coloring. So, but I mean, they still use those in the I don't know. I'm confusing myself. It could be a hanger. It could be UGF. I think it's a UGF underground facility.
Yeah.
But does anyone have any clues as to it may be one or the other themselves?
Isn't this part of the jump puzzle they were showing at CitizenCon?
The jump puzzle? Oh, God. You
know what I'm talking
about? Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the 19 months. I'm sorry, go ahead, Norton.
Oh, it was a clip where they were pulling or putting SU boxes to make it a platform, right?
Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. But yeah, that is the sneak peek. Now let's load them up. Looking forward to tomorrow's sneak peek. Let me hide this thing up here, and then we can go on to the next one. Hope there you go. Alright, so next one up is, Star Citizen Live from last week. So yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch this one. I watched some of it. I know that's Yogi Clat right there, and they had the earlier part. This is the FPS and flight teams. So yeah, anyone had a chance to watch the last week's Star Citizen Live?
I feel bad. I totally forgot all about.
Totally forgot.
Yeah,
I watched like half of it last week, but I didn't get back to it in time because I didn't. I lost track of time.
Yeah.
But I'm not really into FPS. I am into flight, so I do want to get back and watch that. I love Yogi Clat. What is Jared doing?
Jared doing Jared.
Yeah.
Jared being Jared. Wait, I'm gonna unmute this part because I gotta figure out what's going on here.
Yeah, I'd like to know.
Whoa, Jesus, Jared, just do it. Just make men like airplanes.
Okay, I'll talk to some people.
You make the man land like airplanes. Okay, Jared. But yeah, that is Star Citizen Live. Let me put the link in the chat for y'all. Hold on a sec. I don't have my linker tonight. Holiday and all. There we go. Alright, so yeah, that's Star Citizen Live. Check that out. Alright, up next we have this week in Star Citizen. I'm putting this early because I want to have a whole bunch of stuff. But a lot of stuff will cover during the show, so I just want to skip over this and get to Thursday and Friday. Well, Thursday we have an Inside Star Citizen. They recorded it early. Well, I'm pretty sure they didn't do anything differently, but it came out early today. And Friday, the members of the community team are off spending Thanksgiving with the Star Citizen Milano group. But there'll be a special Star Citizen Not So Live episode for you, which we scheduled Thorsten and Guillermo from the Resource Management presentation at CitizenCon. So check it out on their YouTube channel. You also receive a weekly newsletter delivered into your box. And be prepared to wrap up 2023. We're looking forward to meeting you all to finish up the Star Citizen tour. Check that link. I'll put the link in chat for y'all. Italy, November 25th, and Dublin on December 2nd. And also there's the virtual Star Citizen on December 2nd, so don't forget that. If you're in the area, come by and join Pint and talk some shit with them. So yeah. So there's an Inside Star Citizen today. We'll cover that. And a Star Citizen Live that's pre-recorded tomorrow. So check that out. So there's no need to go into the questions and answers and try to get their upvote questions in. It's already recorded. Okay. Also, there's the MVP. Well, let me go back and go down to the MVP here. So missed out in a few days of the Intellect Expo. Just wanting to relive the glorious exhibit. Ministers here. got you covered with a cinematic look of highlights from the show floor on day 1, Alien Day, through day 3, Crusader, and Humble. Check out the series of videos on the community hub. So yeah, that's the MVP. Congratulations, Minister is here. I'll give them an upvote. I'm not logged in. Okay, I should be logged in. I don't know why it logged me out, but anyway. But yeah, check those out. All right, so here we arrive at the moment everyone's been waiting for. IEE is here. They got their welcome and everything. This just gives you how to play for free. I think we covered it before. This is just the welcome page, but you got a map and everything. Did we do the video? Getting to IAE, that's for people who hasn't been there before, and hopefully the people find out helpful. Oh yeah, so merchandise. Did anyone get any merchandise from has anyone bought merchandise from Star Citizen or CIG?
No.
No merchandise?
Just JPEGs for me.
You didn't get anything from Synched either, Pops?
No, actually when I wanted to go, the line was too long and I was like, I'll wait, and the line was still too long, and I'll wait, and the line was still too long.
I'm Solari, welcome to the show. Go ahead.
We were not really given clear instructions whether our purchases as Citizen Common account towards concierge or anything like that.
It's supposed to keep your receipt.
But we were told that after Citizen Con.
Yeah, but so you didn't. If you don't, unfortunately, if you don't have a receipt, there's no way to confirm.
Which is fine, because when I wasn't given that clarity of whether I was going to count towards or not, I ordered most of my stuff online off the merchandise store. It was going to be the same thing, and I knew it was going to count, so I was like, call it there. But I did get if you guys remember how flipping cold that theater was, I caved in and bought a beanie. I was like, nope, I give up. So I said,
it was mostly warm for me.
Okay.
But I was near the front, so I don't know. I guess in different parts of the area it was colder than others. But in the theater, I wasn't in the theater too much. I was only in the theater for the Squadron 42 presentation, so it felt fine to me. But back then you had a whole lot of bodies, and everyone was in there, so 3,000 people sharing that one base probably made it warmer.
Yeah.
Kavion, you asking if $650 is a good price for a BMM. It's going to go up, so if you want to get it at $650 rather than $700, yes, it's a good price, but it's $650 for one ship, so you got to make that decision on your own.
What you think the BMM is going to max out at?
I think it's going to max out at $950 or $900 and $950, in my opinion. Some people think it's going to be $1,000, but I mean, if it's $1,000, then they have to include LTI on it. And I don't think, the max CIG could do is $975, but I think it'll be $900 or $950. My opinion.
It could do $999.
They don't do that though. There's no precedent from that.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, that is the merchandise. I didn't get in. I had bought previous merchandise. I got it right beside me. I bought some notebooks and stuff. I do have the physical package for my game package. I'm waiting for the silver box to get to me with the USB stick, the Constellation. So, but I got that 2014. I'm still waiting for it. But other than that, I've ordered stuff here and there, like T-shirts and stuff. So yeah, none of y'all ordered any T-shirts from CIG?
No, I still have to get my Soul Citizens T-shirt. I keep forgetting. So I'm gonna get that first.
All right. No, not $9.99.99. Oh, Danger Hobo. That good try though, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna be that. All right, so yeah, that is merchandise that they're selling at IEE. Alright, so next up we have Gatac Manufacturers. We put the link in, in the chat real quick. But yeah, the Syulen, that's basically mostly what we're going to talk about for the Gatac, but I'll scroll down a bit. The Syulen, yeah, they got the brochure. We should go through that brochure if we have time. I'll get back to that. But they got different ships. I'll go to these by price, low to high. I mean, it's basically 2 ships. You got the Syulen for 70 and the Valen for 225. I don't have the Valen. I got a CC for it, but I think I melted it. So yeah, I'm really into the Valen. Did you get any alien ships?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did pick up the Syulen, so it's a fancy new ship.
Yeah, speaking of, here's the Syulen page. I'm not gonna put the link in the chat. People can find it on there. But yeah, so yeah, it's a nice looking ship. I was curious about it last week. I wanted it because of the look, and it still looked nice. But it only has 6 SUs of cargo, and I have the 315P, which I have 12, which is twice as much, and it's easier to land, at least in my opinion. For me anyway, it's easy for me to land. Put it that way, easy for me to land. So I'm keeping the 315P over the Syulen. How about anyone else? Did you meld or upgrade to the Syulen, or you just bought the stuff standalone?
Upgrade.
Yeah.
I upgraded my hover quad to it, and after flying it, the landing in hangars are tricky, but I will stick to this opinion. I think it's probably the second best starter ship. But it's not a good starter ship for Stanton.
Why is that?
Okay.
It has the largest fuel tank out of all the starters. And when we get to larger systems, not having to worry about rest stops and fuel stops as a new player in a starter ship, there's gonna be some peace of mind behind that.
Yeah,
that's good to know. I didn't think about that. Yeah, that's good to know.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of why they kind of mentioned a little bit of exploration with it because of the fuel tank. That's just my opinion. I think it's by far well, I guess it's just a matter of opinion. My opinion is by far the best looking starter ship they've made to date. But that's an opinion. But yeah, I think North is absolutely right. Yeah, with the large tank in it.
And that's the other thing. The 315P has a pretty good tank too, but I think the Syulen has it beaten some areas, but not in others. Like I said, it's easier for me to land in the belly. So yeah, maybe I'll get it in game, as something as a hanger piece. But yeah, not for now. I'm gonna pass. I don't think I even got any CCUs for this thing. So yeah.
Yeah, I think still though they should put like a laser beam on this.
Yeah, they should have some kind of hanger landing assist with it that flips it. But it may have been just me. I think it may be just the way my camera is acting up right now. But Karate made a movie. I mean, not a movie. Karate
video.
An instruction kind of a thing showing how to do it.
He was using VoIP, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, something. Yeah, I think so. So I'll revisit. I'm definitely keeping this. It's a nice looking ship. It's it's going to be one of those daily flyers and kind of.
I believe. Somebody please correct me wrong, but I believe they said that there will be landing assists, either camera control or controls something.
That's they're going to come back and rework that a bit. Yeah, but I mean, I don't think it's a high priority. So who knows when they'll get to it.
Yep.
But yeah, and this is the video for the trailer for the Syulen. Like I said, it's nice looking. I do still want it, but I'm trying to keep my. Not trying to get 20 ships in my fleet, if you know what I mean. So this will just be an extra ship that, yeah. But that's me. Embrace innovation. All right, so yeah. Oh yeah, I do want to say, everyone in the Pico is making Syulen videos. Have you seen them? It's like 100 or 100 dozen Syulen videos out there since this ship has come out. Anyone seen those? Or is that just me?
No, actually, I wasn't looking for one. I mean, you know, it was the only one. Like I said, the only one I did see was Kalrati's video on the landing thing. But I don't know if I want to look at it. I'll pull it out in the hangar.
Yeah, right. I
Walk
mean,
around
it's
with,
like,
you know.
I mean, to me, it's like you couldn't sing a Dead Van Joe without hitting a Syulen video. That's what it seems like. Especially that first day, but maybe it's petered out for a bit.
Yeah.
All right, this is the Syulen. Oh, there's the Syulen Q A. We won't really cover that because you know, if you have any questions about it, it's pretty straightforward. So we're gonna. Oh, there's one. What is a Syulen cargo capacity? 6 SCU. There are 3 cargo racks in the exterior, each one carrying 2 X1 SCU boxes. So what they're saying is each like pylon or whatever can carry two 1 SCU boxes. That's what it's saying. I'm saying. All right, but hopefully people will get it. You carry 2 boxes on each pylon. Put it that way. Oh yeah, here's one. Can the Syulen scoop hydrogen? The Syulen is capable of regenerating its hydrogen fuel tanks via its fuel intake. So I thought that was interesting. Because I mean, I think most ships can do that, but not everyone still can. But yeah, this is the
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay.
I mean, it's a matter of how fast it regenerates though, but it does regenerate. The Syulen has less armor. The Syulen comparable armor to other ships in the class and role. Skipping that one. What amenities does Syulen have? Everything you come to expect with a ship of this size. So a bathroom, including a toilet and a shower. Personal storage, including a suit, locker, and bed, and also has a weapons locker. And it has a transforming toilet that I like to make fun of. For no reason other than that, that's the main reason why I want that ship. What were you gonna say?
I was laughing.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute. You don't want a ship because of the way the toilet looks? Or
it's funny. It reminds me of the Transformer, the way it pops out. It's cool. I think it's cool.
Oh, you don't like a Transformer toilet?
You don't like a yeah, right? You know, you know, it make that sound when it come out.
I wish it did. Hey, Montoya, yeah, this ship is so weird. It's not going on you. It's not going on you. Oh, I thought it would go on you. I thought you might like it more the more you use it, but okay.
Yeah. So
keep it because it's so weird. Go ahead.
If it said so when you went to the bathroom and you flushed it and it said something like, you know, Decepticons unite or something like that, would you get it?
Roll out.
Roll out.
I'd be creeped out. I'd be creeped out.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that is the last thing I want to hear while I'm using facilities. Okay. I don't know about you. You can do what you want. But yeah, that is the Gatac Syulen. By the way, I know this is a holiday, but if anyone wants to come in and chat with us, I put the link down in Twitch chat or YouTube chat to come up too. Come in and join us. We're joined by Fitchface, Northern Trooper, and Cotton Face. So we're going to come in and talk about our citizen stuff. Come on in.
Can I do have a question on the Syulen. Do you guys agree with me that it has the best sounding engines and ambience?
Oh, you're right.
Sound ever.
It does sound pretty cool.
Well,
it does.
One thing, I'm sorry, Pops. Go ahead.
No.
I was going to say is that one thing I've noticed with the alien ships that we do have in the game so far, I haven't heard the Santaki Eye or the Kartual engines, but you know, from hearing the the Banu Defender, and this one, you know, it's hats off to them when it comes to, you know, the alien sound effects on ships. You know, because when you listen to the Banu Defender start up, how it just kind of revs up and then kicks in, it is cool.
Yeah.
What else do you want to say, Pops?
Oh no, I'm done. It does have a cool sound. North is right. It does have it.
Yeah, Yo-Yo may disagree for some reason. I'm trying to get her in to explain her position, why she disagrees, but we'll see if
what
she
you
comes
disagree with? What's yours? What's yours, Yo-Yo?
I think she should come here and defend her position.
is the MSR, isn't it? That's Yo-Yo's favorite ship, isn't it?
Well, is it the favorite sounding engine though? Like,
Oh, well, the other ones are just kind of a blast, but if kind of a regular. But if that, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the regular sound, to me, in my opinion. But I do
It
like
sounds
the
dull to her. See what she's saying. She says it sounds dull.
dull. Okay.
I mean, yeah. I mean, some people may not like it. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this thing to cooperate, but evidently it doesn't want to, so I'll try to live with it. No, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to switch to the different windows so I can put up with this. Here you go. Alright, so yeah, that is the Syulen. Up next we have, the rest of the alien manufacturers. We got Apoa, Banu, and Xperia. There's nothing new with the rest of them. The Syulen was the only new ship. And the Banu investment did not go up in price. I don't think any other manufacturer, alien manufacturers, went up in price. So yeah. But I'll go down just a little bit. Yeah, a whole bunch of people hopped on the Syulen. I mean, the great thing about the Syulen is that it has a game package. That's $72, $72.25. But it includes LTI, and that's really rare. So I recommend people pick up that game package and upgrade your melt and upgrade your other game package to get the ship. Because having LTI game package is really rare. So I don't know when that's going to happen again.
Didn't the Cutter do that?
What was that?
Didn't the Cutter game package have LTI?
I don't believe so. I don't believe so. I think I had
curious though.
The concept, but not the game package. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I'm curious. As a question to everybody, I've seen that so far, the alien ships are, pretty much have a military, a cargo, but you don't see really mining. You don't, like I said,
it's cargo.
It's cargo. Yeah. Okay.
So they don't have anything in the mining section, and you got to know. I mean, aliens got to mine themselves too. So I'm just trying to figure out, if they'll go that way with one of these alien ships.
I hope so.
Yeah, we can only hope. Or an alien ground vehicle.
Yeah, exactly. A Banu alien ground vehicle.
Exactly.
Yeah, and hopefully, I've been hoping that someday that an alien exploration ship.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like there's a hiccup in Twitch, but we're still live on YouTube, so everything, just refresh, should be fine. But you gotta refresh it all to hear this message, so my bad. What was I gonna, just Yo-Yo Man corrected me. There's a Cutter LTI game pack. Is the game package or just a standalone pack, Yo-Yo? Is it a game package with UEC and Star Citizen download game package? Okay, so my mistake. There was a Cutter LTI one. Alright, my mistake. I didn't recall that one. All right,
keep each other honest.
Let's move on to Aegis Dynamic. They had the what was the Aegis Dynamic day? Oh, it's not on there anymore because it's not there anymore. But I'll just scroll up to see what it is on the CCU. Aegis Dynamic had the Saber. Is the Saber? Yeah, the Saber Raven. Yeah, the Saber Raven was the Warbond pack thing. It had 10 years insurance on it. Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm waiting for the last 3 days of IAE before I decide. I'm gonna try to clear out my CCU because I have clogging up my hanger. But I'm waiting for the last day in order to get all the CCUs in a row that I can use. But anyone get any Aegis ships?
No need to.
No.
Yeah.
All right, no problem. So let's go to Crusader. Yeah, that Crusader was a big day because you had the C1. So let me just go ahead and go to the C1. Not gonna meet it, but yeah, that's the C1 commercial. Yeah. Did anyone get? I picked up the E1 CCU. I didn't pick up an E1 ship, but I got an E1 CCU. How about anyone else for a Crusader?
I have the well, I had all three with really no intentions of keeping the bomber. I just wanted to see it, and obviously I used it to CCU, but I do have it. I plan on keeping my C1 and was it E1? I think
Yes.
E1.
Yeah.
Yeah, those two I plan on keeping.
Okay. Oh, Yo-Yo Meg is getting a big ship. She's getting a Javelin, and his device shadow
Word?
is
Oh,
going
Yo-Yo
more.
Meg is getting a javelin. Oh, that's what's
Oh,
up.
congratulations. Yeah,
Yeah,
looking forward to it.
Yo-Yo. Yeah, she was over there encouraging me to spend money on a Pioneer. So yeah, let's go, Yo-Yo Meg. We getting a javelin, ain't we?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know about
no,
ain't no
Uh-huh.
we. She is.
about
Yo-Yo.
time.
No, I'm saying that. Listen. No. Because when we was playing with Yo-Yo Meg, right? She was like, "Hey, yeah, Fist, you gonna get you gonna get a Pioneer, right? Let's get a Pioneer. So I was like, "Oh wow, Yo-Yo, you really trying to, hurt my pockets."
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, let's do it, Meg. I'm a friend. I'm encouraging you. Yeah.
Let me
Yeah.
pilot it. Let me pilot it for you, and
Friends let friends.
I'll definitely crash it. I will definitely crash it. So
No, you won't crash it. You'll fly into the star. That's what you'll do.
Right?
Mhm.
Friends let friends buy ships that they don't need.
But yeah, back to the C1. I do have a CCU for the C1, but I'll probably get rid of it. But yeah, anyone get a C1? Get a C1? Probably already said yeah, but yeah.
I actually have a C1, and I will argue it's probably one of the best ships under the Taurus for cargo, and here's why. It's got a tractor beam, and it holds 2 size 32 boxes. The only ship that I can, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but the only one other than that is the Freelancer Max.
I was
The
going to say,
Freelancer Max
so
doesn't have a tractor beam.
And that's the reason why you prefer to do C1 over the Max.
And the tractor beam it's extremely easy to use on the C1 compared to like the Taurus, or the Cutlass Black as an example. So if you're doing any cargo hauling or picking up scraps on the side of the road that fell off the back of a truck that you may or may not blowing up, I find it incredibly easier than other ships.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm going for the Drew CL over the C1, but I still have the CCU, but I might get rid of it by the last 3 days of my AE. We'll see. But yeah, I'm surprised many people are picking this over the Max, because the Max holds more. So, Commander Tover, thank you for the follow. Oh, say that again about the Max. Sorry.
So you gotta remember with the Bane of the Freelancer series, they have that small little airlock room. The Freelancer Max uses that as part of its cargo hold.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. I haven't messed with the Freelancer since years. So yeah, I forgot about that. Let me see what paint they got. That's the factory standard. This is the Stalwart. Oh, looks like Twitch had another hiccup, but we're back. I'm gonna type in refresh. Refresh. If this messed up, I'm sorry about that. That's the blue. Okay, so that's good looking paint. I'm not really into blue, but that's a good looking blue. Allegiant. How's that different from factory? Oh, it has the highlights are different. It's red.
Yeah, it looks like a Mercury starter. That's what it looks like.
I mean, it's the same manufacturer. Tactical Mindset. Thank you for the follow. It's the same manufacturer, so that stands to reason. Ew. Yeah, I'm not really crazy about that.
That's Squadron colors. That's Squadron colors. Bumblebees unite.
KSS MYW. Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Yeah, that yellow. I don't think that's gonna be a popular color, CIG. I don't think that's a popular color. But between that and this, yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright. So that is the C1. You pick that up is still available for until at least the end of IEE, and they have a whole bunch of packs and whatever that you can to suit you. Human Evil 51, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it. Thank you for the subscription. Alright, so that's the video. You already showed that. DK says, don't dot fastcart people seeing Pokemon and yellow blue skins. Alright, yeah, okay, that did not occur to me, but now that you say it, probably true. And this is Tumble the other day. The other thing, got the Storm. So we talked about the Storm previously, so I'm gonna go quickly over there. I think they had a Q&A for the, yeah, they had a Q&A for the Storm. I don't think we learned too much in this Q&A. I mean, for people who don't know what a Storm is or not familiar with vehicles may learn some stuff, but what are the vertical plates supported by the strut decoration? And it's a really cool decorated process. So yeah, I remember those. We asked about those when we saw it in the concept. The Storm clearly has visible smoke shaft launchers, like those are modern tanks, but the vehicle has countermeasures, like noise and flare. Yes, it has the full suite of countermeasures as found on other vehicles. How well is this tank compared to, say, a Nova, Orison, and Centurion? How does the armor fare in comparison? In terms of durability, it sits between the Nova and Centurion and has significantly more than the Orison. With a bespoke size 3 weapon have the same upscale damage for a size similar to other vehicles with unique weapons. For example, the size 5 flare cannons on the Nova has, in the current state of the game, 18,500 alpha damage, while the size 5 ballistic cannon only deals 1,500. And they say yes, like the Nova, the size of the weapon doesn't truly follow the other system given its bespoke nature, allows for independent tuning, which puts it at a much higher alpha DPS than the normal number would normally be. So yeah. Oh yeah, anyone here get a Storm, the AA or the normal one?
I am still on the fence on it, but I think it's a very useful vehicle. Especially if you're doing like in Pyro, they have the where you take the missions and you go down and you raid the little bases and things. I think this would be excellent for those types of bases that are on Pyro. But I'm just still it's a little it's bouncy, but I know they'll fix it. My really only negative on the ship is the view. Is the view.
The view, the view from the cockpit, you mean?
Yeah, from the cockpit. That's my only negative on it. But it's not horrible. It's I guess it's close to what would be expected, but I just personally want it to be a little bit wider, height, height, a little bit more height to see up in the sky.
Right, because I mean, people are complaining that it's too wide to fit in some ships, so it's like the size of a. I think that's one of the Q&A. What it fit? What vehicles would the Storm fit inside? The Storm officially says the same garage size as the Tumble Nova and Anvil Atlas platform vehicle, so anything supports them. However, its reduced height and length allows it to fit in ships that it cannot fit in above, such as the Anvil Carrack and the Great Corsair. So it can fit in the Carrack and the Corsair, but it's still wide, so the ship that you can carry it in unlimited.
So has anybody done the Tank Royale with the Storm yet? Or gone against the Storm in the Tank Royale?
I've seen people do it.
It ain't pretty.
I haven't done it myself.
It ain't pretty.
It ain't pretty? What do you mean?
It's either 1 or 2 shot and that Storm's done. Where Nova is 4 or 5. But I think where this Storm and the Storm AA is going to really shine, it's not the PU, it's Theaters of War.
Okay. Okay. And happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Thank you for that. Oh, so yeah, that is the Tumble Storm. I really did want one because the developer said it's like getting into a mech, but then I calmed down and I passed on it. So yeah, but I might get one in the persistent universe. But I'm not gonna buy one outright though. Alright, so up next we have Origin Day. I did not get anything for Origin Day. Anyone get anything for Origin Day?
No.
No. Origin Day, I think they had. I gotta look at it again. I gotta look in the IE channel, see what they had for Origin Day. The 600, the 400i was a special war bond. So instead of 250, it was 230 war bond. 120 month insurance. And I still have no, that's not true. We'll get to that in a minute. My F8 has 6 months insurance, and my Heartseeker, my Hornet, my Super Hornet has 6 months. Would love to convert those into something longer, but I probably will not be able to.
Origin was the 400i war bond, correct?
Yes, that's what. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a T-shirt for it for Origin. That's about it.
Cool. All right, then we're moving on to Drake Interplanetary. Drake had the voucher for Warbond. It was 150 instead of 175, so you saved $25. Anyone get anything for Drake Day?
No, but we did fly around in Harold, and that thing is, ooh, she blazes.
Oh, she's fast. Yeah, I heard she's one of the fastest ship. Yeah.
Yeah, that thing gets out of atmosphere like I don't know anything else that gets out of maybe I don't know, a Gladius or something like that, but that thing moves though.
Okay. All right, so yeah, that is Drake Day. Then moving on to Argo Consolidate Outland, Grey Cat and Cougar. This day had the SRV. Yes, the SRV Warbond. It was 150 instead of 165, so you save $15 with the Warbond on that one. Let me scroll down to this thing. Yeah, got SRV. Anyone got an SRV? Got a tow truck? I know. Fish is the repo man, right?
We actually tried it, and it would not tow. Son, you there? No, we can't hear you.
Oh, hello. Sorry about that.
Yeah, you muted. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. But go ahead, Bubs.
What was it? What was the ship we tried to tow? And I mean, in space, but we couldn't jump with it. I thought that was pretty unusual.
Yeah, we were towing the what is it? The Argo raft. I think it was the Argo raft we were towing, and we were on Microtech. I was trying to see if I could pull it from off the ground on the surface of Microtech, through atmosphere. I couldn't get it off the ground.
Yeah.
I guess because I would have thought, that would have been able to tow that. I know it could tow bigger ships, but bigger ships, bigger capsize ships or bigger ones, you probably have to, do multiple ones. But I'm assuming that will probably change. But when we were towing the raft in space, though, I couldn't quantum jump with it. So it said that the capacity was too, large. So
okay.
I'm assuming, yeah.
Okay, let me put this link in chat for people. But this is the SRV.
Yeah, I just was a curious question if anybody had, experience in towing something and if they were able to jump, because I see and the thing is doing a freelancer.
Right.
I mean,
What's
hey,
up,
Admiral?
What size of ship are you talking about?
The SRV, but I was gonna say I can tow a Red Wagon in my cart. Does that count?
Okay.
Yeah. Right, I heard that.
You say the raft you were trying to pull?
Yeah, we couldn't jump with it.
Was it loaded?
No, we just something I rented and
pulled it out. Yeah.
Yeah, pulled it out and I landed it on the ground, turned off the engines and everything, and then it would not pull it off. It would drag it across the surface of the planet, but it wouldn't lift off.
It sounded too heavy.
You think it's too heavy? Oh.
I mean, if it was dragging it, then it sounds like it didn't have enough oomph to get it off the ground.
Well, hear me out though, Admiral. Maybe if correct me if I'm wrong though, because like this ship is, advertised to be able to, pull, if I'm understanding, capsized ships from out of atmosphere.
Well, real quick, I just want to say, Yo Megan Chat said that she could tow a hammerhead.
She told the hammerhead.
But you can okay, so you could tow big things. Like they showed a caterpillar being towed in the latest video, but the issue is pulling out of atmosphere. If you look at the original catalog,
it might be too heavy in the atmosphere.
If you look at the original catalog, it showed them pulling like Cutlass Blacks. It was singular, but there's one picture of them pulling a Connie, and they used 2 SRVs to pull the Connie out of atmosphere.
Okay, right. Okay, so it's 2 of them. Now, right, you can't quantum with them. So that's the thing that makes me kind of iffy, because I'm like, okay, if I'm trying to tow somebody back to somewhere, right? Like you said, a hammerhead. If I can't quantum to, another spot,
because we couldn't quantum.
I was like, do I need to? I guess I'm gonna need to have 2 of them to quantum with it.
I would try 2, and because I'm just going off of what I'm thinking here. I would try 2, and I would, you know how like you can set up somebody else to launch the Q, the quantum entanglement or whatever you want to call it, and then hopefully you'll jump with it towed with 2 ships and like a big ship, like a Caterpillar or a Constellation.
Yeah, I mean, because that's I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to tow something, and don't get me wrong, I would love to repo your stuff too, if you don't pay for that. Yeah, but anyway, I'm just saying, I'm just trying to figure it out. What's the limitations and where they're going with this? Is this obviously, is this where it's supposed to be, or is this like the first iteration of it? You know what I'm saying?
Probably, I don't know if it's the first iteration, but I don't believe this is the last iteration. Put it that way.
Yeah, I would have thought it would have been able to pull it that ship off the ground, but
no, you need two to pull it off the ground. But yeah, I mean, in space you'll be fine, because gravity is a thing.
Right.
I get that. Okay, that makes sense.
Do these work? Has anybody linked? Do they link together in any type when you have 2 of these together pulling something big, or is it?
You just have to remember not to cross the streams. That's a big problem.
Oh God. Okay. All right. I give you that one. I am upset. I beat
you to it, fastcart. I beat you to it.
Yeah, you beat me to it. Yeah. I do love this Dark Storm skin, though. Oh my goodness. I mean, that makes it look mean and nasty with that Dark Storm, but no, the normal orange one doesn't do it for me.
No, yeah, some people don't like the orange. I like the orange. I like that industrial orange.
I do want to say Happy Thanksgiving, because I haven't said
Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you.
Thank you. You too yourself.
Thank you.
And there's a Argo SRV Q A. Admiral, can you put the link in chat for me, please? Are you here for a while, or are you just here for this?
Yeah, I can be here for a while. Let me.
Thank you. Appreciate it. G Sharp, thank you for the subscription of 4 months. Appreciate it. Oh, here's Devon Shadow. Gifted it. Thank you for that. So yeah, this is the Q A. Can the SRV quantum are towing? I say yes. Can multiple SRVs work together and move large ships? Multiple SRVs can link up to pull larger vehicles. Does the towing impact the SRV's fuel consumption? Anything that changes the ship rate will have an impact on its fuel consumption. So yeah. Can the towing beam be used both in space and in the atmosphere? Yes. Does the ship or vehicle need to be in soft death to be towed? No. As long as the ship does not have any active shield, you'll be able to attempt to tow it. Can the towing beam be used in reverse? Can the larger ship pull? And the larger ship. A larger ship pulling a disabled SRV that still has a towing capability. And they say, yes, that's possible. What is the effective range? They say 300 meters. That's quite a bit. Okay. What prevents the SRV from stealing other vehicles with a beam? If the target has a shield up, the SRV will be unable to tow it. So you hear that, Fish? Whenever you want to report someone, yeah, okay. So you know that already?
But with that being said, with that point, guess what I'm going? Well, I'm gonna say it anyway. You know what? I'm gonna just bring out a couple of some boys out there to shoot you down. You know,
I'll shoot
with
the
some
shield
sucker
down, you
punches.
mean?
Shoot the shields down, right? A couple of sucker punches and just disable you, and then hook it and book it. I'm out.
Okay.
Hook it and book it. Okay. make sure you put those clamps on the wheel so they can't drive away, right?
A little boot. Yeah.
The boot, yeah.
I love how they ask about the tractor being bespoke. It's like it seems like they have that elite dangerous mindset where you can just turn every ship into whatever you want it to turn into. It's like, no, sorry, people, this is specific to this type of ship.
Yep. Did the activating track the toy beam affect your signature level? They say yes. I wonder if you can get a crime stat for trying to track the people.
Yes.
You do?
I know that you can get the crime stat from towing unoccupied ships. I don't know about people though.
I mean, people inside the ships and stuff like that. So that's what I'm at.
Now, I have a question. Maybe Admiral or North or somebody can. Why does this thing have a bed of this area? It's a tow. I mean, I guess I don't know.
Some people will choose to live in a tow
truck. I don't know. I just thought that was really.
I drive up the highway and I see tow trucks, flatbeds, and all that pulled off to the side. That's where they're just going to hang out for a few hours, until they need help, until somebody needs, they get called by the police, the state police or something like that.
Yeah, I just thought it was. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of weird to me that it had a bed in it, but
I do like the seats in that picture. That they look kind of like they're almost like a bathtub-esque. Like they kind of go in a little bit. If you look at it, it's like the seats like have like little side holders there, so you don't fall out of the seat when you're moving around. Nice little touch.
DK had to give them a little comfort for the ride to the repair shop.
I don't like them being back there with my weapons though. That's kind of weird.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, keep your weapons on. Keep your weapons on you, or keep your weapons locked. Don't give them access to it.
Yeah, DK. I didn't think about that. The people get on your ship. Their ship's in trouble, and they got a little place.
Yeah, because your ship may not have power or may not have light support.
Right. So they need that. That's an idea. I did not think about that.
They could take a nap. They could take a nap in your bed.
Nap if they're tired.
You're not getting in my bed. Sorry.
Bring
your own war wall.
Yeah. Bring your own Pico sheets.
I have an extra sheet. Put it that way. I have extra sheets. But yeah, that is Argo, and it has Consolidated Outland. I was looking for the Mustang Omega. I didn't see the Mustang Omega. They made a mistake a few years back. They made the Mustang Omega Bible by accident, and people got it, but I missed my chance by like a couple of hours. I didn't hear about it till later. So I keep hoping and trying to catch them doing it again, but no, I missed my chance. I had Gatac Industrial and Cougar Intergalactic. I mean, most people were into the SRV that day, so the other manufacturer didn't make that. Didn't get too much of a news flash, I guess. So here's Divine Shadow. I envy you. Anyway, so yeah, that is Cougar, Gatac, Consolidated Outland, and Argo Day. That was 22nd to 23rd. Then we move on to Anvil. And Anvil had... Oh, that's today, as a matter of fact. The cat. So it's normally $600, but people can buy it with a $40 difference for $560. And that's a lot for Warbond, though. Anyone get anything for Anvil?
Nope, don't need to.
Now, here's the thing about Anvil. Let me put this in low to high. Go backward. Now they say right here. I'm gonna scroll back to it. 350. FA Lightning. They had the FA Lightning available again. Now, people were wondering, I was saying they wouldn't do it because it's supposed to be a limited thing. I was proven wrong. People say, no, fastcart, they're going to want to make money. They were proven right. I was wrong. It's played flight ready, event bad. So you still need the golden ticket in order to get this. Combat heavy fighters, $300 with RSI credit. Now, I'm gonna go to the next tab real quick. Now, this is not my screen. This is something they posted on Reddit. So this is what it looks like. So it comes with 120 months if you buy a war bond, and 120 months insurance if you buy with RSI credit. On the actual event for the anniversary, it was $260 for LTI insurance and $200 for 6 months. Now I was thinking the whole time. I said, why didn't they give us 120 months for since it's at the 11-year anniversary, right? So I was wondering about that, but now they rectified that. But I'm still stuck with the 6 months because I bought it already. And people I'm not sure what's going on with that. Like, some people are going to put in ticket. I may put in ticket myself, saying wondering if I can swap it, but we'll see.
Well, the issue is that they've got both of these give you the 120 month, which pisses a lot of people off. The war bond was LTI, 120 month is kind of LTI, but not. It really comes down to like
it's 10 years.
It's close to it. I mean, it's not like it's not like literally LTI, but 10 years is 10 years.
Right.
But the fact that you can get it here for 120 months and pay $300 with credit just kind of pisses a lot of people off. I actually did get this ship. I actually did not trade in my golden ticket until today, and then I got the ship for $260.
What made you decide to keep your golden ticket?
Because I wasn't all up with the fluff, and it wasn't a big deal. The thing is, there's so much people playing this thing on Twitch that I get bored playing the game because I've already seen it a million times. So why should I play the game? So, I just didn't do it. I was in there enough to get the golden ticket, but that was it, and I didn't do anything with it. It was still in my inventory in my micro. I think it was like in my other wherever it was in Microtech. It was in my other bag or whatever, and in the Microtech inventory.
Yeah,
but
Griffin said in chat that he kept his golden ticket too, and still have it, got it as a collectible. I wanted to do that, but I'm afraid that it'll go away next time they do a reset. But I hope they'll give us a one that we can keep that won't go away. But
here's the thing, I've been really looking forward to seeing this RSI ship, and I kind of I just had my birthday coming up, and I just spent a lot of money, and I was like, this wasn't like on my radar to have to worry about, and I pulled the trigger for this, and then I'm like, and then someone told me, oh yeah, it had LTI when it came out. I'm like, I thought it just had 6 months. Like, no, 6 months was for the credit, and like LTI was for the war bond. I just paid the war bond again, but I think I actually paid more money for it. I'm like, you know what, screw this. So I just put a ticket. I'm like, you know what, refund this money because I really want the money available for the RSI ship. So and because I expect in the next year or two I'll get the ship for free anyway. So that's the way I look at it, and I'm just like, what the hell of it. So I had a ticket in with concierge, and I'm looking to get that back so I can just, I get fastcart, excise tax, and I still have that bill to pay, and that's coming in soon because I just bought a new car, so it's coming in.
I will probably put in the ticket after the show. But I'll just go to the next tab.
No, I think you should do it. I think if you only get 6 months and they're saying, hey, you get 120 now, I think it feels like a slap in the face to me. So
I just want to clarify. This page right here is from Reddit, and this page is my personal account because you see it's blank because I already have an F8 and I already got the 6 months insurance one, the $200 one from the original event. So that's why it's blank for me.
I don't know. It was funny to me. I always wanted one. Then when the golden ticket thing came out, I was like, nah. But
I mean, it wasn't. I mean, I was gifted a golden ticket, so I don't want to say it wasn't that hard. Some people did have trouble. Other people were picking them up left, right, and sideways. So your mind may vary, but I think there are plenty of people who still have golden tickets available. So if you still haven't got one, you can just ask around.
Yeah, it's not the ship. The ship is a great ship. It just I'm not a combat pilot, and
right.
I didn't want to do it on impulse. Just to, that's all.
Yeah. All right. So I think that's enough for that. But I will put in a ticket after the show, and I'll let people know what happened with that next week. Because if CIG, if they, I don't want to say if they're smart, but I would recommend the CIG if I was in charge, quote unquote. They just swap everyone who had the 6-month insurance one with 120 month. But that's just me. Keep people happy.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with you on that one. I would say,
Yes, okay. And then
if they wanted to fix this, if they wanted to fix this, it would be 120 months for the credit and LTI for the war bond. And I think it's a little bit, it's like $10 more expensive.
Well, I mean, I can understand why they're doing 120 months for the war bond now, because the initial concept sale is over. So I don't think they can go back on that one, but I think that they can make people happy who spent side credit. That's my opinion, though.
Yeah.
All right. So up next, we're about to get to the ISC, but I just want to say that there's some contest going on. This is the IAE 2953 Design Convention Badge contest. And they did this last year, so there's similar specifications and rules and whatnot. First place, you can run a Great Corsair with an LTI. Second place, Argo SRV with LTI, and third place is Crusader C1 with LTI. And basically, they want you to make a convention badge, and they give you a what do you call it, a design kit. A template, yeah. You wanted the template provided to generate that, and good luck to people who try. I think there are a couple of CIG responses. The downloaded it's the old one. Okay, so they sorted it with the new one now. The cards in size is 1363 by 2106 pixels. They hope that helped. Not good enough for secret. It would be cool if the winner made it into the game. It's an idea. They totally agreed that it could be in the game, but I don't think they'll put it in the game, because that's a whole bunch of. Oh, I don't think they put it in the game myself. I think this is interesting. Absolutely. Okay, so yeah. But yeah, this is the design your own badge contest. Anyone want to participate?
I wouldn't know where to start on that one.
You need some tips to school. I can see Abdi Johan participating though.
I mean, I make event badges for our local LAN group for our events, and that's like toddler league compared to some of the talent that Spectrum holds. So it's like, you know what? Let the pros handle it.
Yeah, but I mean, the pros can only win so many times, right? So you may have a chance eventually. No?
Thanks, Wayne Gretzky.
All right, so this is next up. We have the IAE 2953 Guide to Profession contest. Mentions of Star Citizen, share your experience with the community. The Intergalactic Expo 2953, our biggest show in the universe, is back in New Babbage, and with it, we'll have plenty of new pilots to the verse. Basically, they want you to submit tutorials for your favorite profession in the Star Citizen. They got different categories: vehicle combat, racing, mining, salvage, trading, fueling, medical, and gear up. They got fuels and mine. The winning condition, CID good will judge your submission based on the comprehensive tutorial quality and rule adherence. And you have until November 30th, so next Thursday. This Thursday coming up after today. Excuse me. And the reward for we get a great Corsair for vehicle. Racing, get the Mirai 3LX. For mining, get a Mist Prospector. For salvage, get a Rick Bolsa. Trading, get a Gatac Syulen. Refueling, get a Mist Starfare. Medical, get a Great Cutlass Red. And Europe, get an Argo SRV. Everyone with LTI. And you have paint. Sometimes best in show or whatever paint they have available. So yeah, check that out. I'll put the link in the chat. Oh yeah, anyone want to make a guide video tutorial? I'll take that as a no. All right, then. I just want to say I'm not going to show this whole thing, but I do want to say that this is up and available. I'll put the link in chat. Okay, this is the StarEngine version comparison video made by Jail. This came out yesterday. Yacht Club had it on their show, so I'm putting it on today's show. But yeah, this is basically a comparison, and you see right there how the one video will stop so the other one can catch up in here and there. Because it's not an exact frame for frame exact match, but mostly it does match. But the jail went ahead and tried to make it match as much as possible. So I think this is interesting. So yeah, this is 24 minutes and 35 seconds, and I appreciate it because it provide more clarification of what we're different. So yeah, people check that out. Anyone get a chance to watch this before or watch the new one? I saw the new one when it premiered live, and the first thing I noticed was the relative velocity and distance covered down below in the lower right.
There's some huge changes or comparisons. The two big ones top of my head are that they made the New Babbage feel a lot more alive with the NPC ship flying around, and the water physics with the Gladius collision at the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, and they removed the blood.
That was much improved. Yeah.
I was wondering why they didn't release, because this sooner, but now I see why. With the changes.
A lot of other minor changes are the colors, like for different planets and stuff. They made the colors more vibrant, or I don't want to say more realistic, but they definitely made some tweaks here and there with regard to planets and coloring.
Yeah, sounds. I think they said something. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I think some people said that some of the things were added as far as sounds were. The sound quality was much better. So on the floor. But I did notice that I think when I first heard this, this was first debuted at CitizenCon, and I remember looking at Pedro's tweet about it, thanking everybody for it. I think he was saying something about the point of fact that it wasn't quite complete, like what he gave.
Oh, it was kind of rushed. It was incomplete.
Yeah, I don't think it was rushed. I just think that it wasn't.
They ran out of time.
Well, he when he gave what he gave to them, it wasn't the score and everything. From what I could tell, it just sounded like that. Maybe I could be wrong, because I'm kind of going based off of memory. But
all right, I just want to watch this part real quick because it does match frame for frame for part of it, and then it doesn't for much. Let me see if I can make this better quality.
If fastcart, if you can go to the point where the Gladiuses collide at the last 3 minutes left.
Sure, but I just want to watch this part real quick because this is almost an exact frame for frame match here. Then when it gets to the end, you'll see that it
different gate too.
But they get to the wormhole a lot quicker in the top than they do at the bottom. And then they open up and goes through. So yeah, you want to get to the collision thing. Yeah, the water looks better. in my opinion, in the bottom.
Yeah, well, actually rewind that back a little bit, just when you see a little bit further back. Look at the way to look at the if you look at the deformation in the water, look at how the way that water is waving up, and you look
Yeah, I
at the
saw
white
that.
foam.
Yeah, I saw that.
The white foam, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, that's a big improvement. A lot of people don't really. I'm just saying, white foam is very difficult to get right, especially in water.
You see the timing is different from the collision,
Yeah.
and the one down below looked much better.
Yeah.
No, I just had a thought. I think that the StarEngine demo build was like weeks older than the demo that they provided the CitizenCon panels, because they talked about how they worked on that and made builds like the night of or the night before. So that's why we're seeing different water and star cloth and things of that. So they had to completely rebuild everything to create the StarEngine demo again.
Yeah, just want to say real quick. You see lack of blood, and they demonstrated star cloth in the new one, but they did demonstrate the sweat and tears, but not the blood this time. So yeah. So yeah, check out the video. All right, so up next we have ISCs. It's called Arrasted Development. Arrasted Development, sorry. Trying to say it correctly, quote unquote correctly. So yeah, let's check this out. Oh, my bad. It's 14 minutes, but we're gonna break halfway in the middle. So yeah.
The Argo SRV is the tow truck of the universe. It is that single player, I want to rescue, recover, retrieve other vehicles in the game.
SRV stands for Standard Recovery Vehicle.
It's for tugging other ships around. Maybe they're disabled, maybe it's a difficult docking situation that needs help.
It's meant for when you've got ships stranded out in space that they need some help. You're there with your flashing lights and your bright orange ship to go and rescue them.
It's for the player that wants to help rather than go out murdering.
You often go out murdering?
Yeah. I often go out murdering.
Argo has a very strong visual style in our game, so there's a few kind of core elements that we knew we had to have. It's got to be orange, there's no question about that. It needs to have kind of VTOLs that rotate, it needs to have big engines at the back, and it needs to feel kind of super industrial and very functional compared to a lot of our other manufacturers. One of the things that we learned early on when we were doing Argo ships as a manufacturer is, as the orange is such a bold color, we really want to kind of keep that contained as much as we can. So what we try and do now with our Argo ships is we still want them to be orange, we still want them to be very recognizable, but we want that all to be contained within one area, and then the underside is kind of like the more mechanical area and the kind of black bellies. And I think that difference between the tops and bottoms really helps to add some believability to the vehicle. Not everyone loves orange, so we will have different paint options available.
The Argo SRV has 3 tints. It has a really nice white one and a black and yellow one, which is my favorite. And it has also this blue beigey one, which I think out of all the ships is kind of new for Argo, that kind of color combination. My favorite thing about the exterior of the SRV is that it's very consistent with both the mole and the raft. It has this diamond shape on the top with the circular feature. I like that kind of consistency. It really feels like a family of ships.
Originally, the SRV didn't have much of an interior, but we pushed for like a bigger one.
We've tried to balance both the Argo utility feeling that everyone loves, along with keeping it nice enough that you could bring in a couple of explorers whose ship's down. You'll enter the engineering area. This is actually where you enter the ship. The airlock or the lift is in the floor of that room. Within this room contains all the components for the SRV. It's kind of like the raft's corridor, but all compacted and refined more into a single space, so everything's kind of jammed in there, so you can access everything at once if you need to. Moving on, you'll go onto the bridge. You'll sort of be greeted by your standard Argo styling, your space trucker seat, your bull bars and your nice angled glass. Then moving on to the rear of the ship, you've got the habitation area. In the habitation area, you've also got bed for if you're long hauling, the suit locker for going into hazardous places, and like a gun rack, so you've still got that utility in there as well.
My favourite little bit about that is it's got like a sort of like rest and recovery area for the person being rescued. So they don't have to stay in their busted up soft depth ship. They can come over to the SRV, sit at the table, get like a recovery coffee.
That you can kind of sit down and look out and you can see your ship being towed by the SRV.
The Argo SRV has a very large tractor and towing beam assembly on the rear of the ship that the pilot controls. So they navigate towards the vehicle, swap to the turret view that controls the tractor beam, and then they position it and lock onto that ship. Reasons why you would use it: maybe you've run out of fuel and you don't want to pay some exorbitant Starfarer owners fees to refuel. You want your friend to come tow you back to a spaceport. And most importantly,
most people don't know that you can get repaired from soft def now. But obviously, you won't be in a safe place if you got put into soft def. So the SRV is going to come along, tow your ship to a safe location where it can get repaired. It's like a car recovery vehicle if you break down on the motorway sort of thing.
It can be towed back to a spaceport, and then that ship can be repaired back to a state of flight.
The SRV really begins to shine once the resource management system comes into play, because you won't always be in full soft def. You could have messed up your engines.
Thrusters could have malfunctioned. Power plants could be worn out and need replacing. All these things are going to result in ships that are fairly immobile or ground vehicles that are immobile. And we don't want players to just simply go and claim on their insurance for these things as their first port of call. We want people to recover it. It's going to be much more beneficial to you in the short and long term. In terms of using the SRV, the shields need to be down on the target vehicle or ship, so that could be the player has willingly lowered their shields, or they're in a state where the shields no longer function, and it needs to be not fighting against the SRV in terms of movement.
The idea of making the tow truck, I think, is a great idea. When you're a little boy and you grow up and you see the breakdown vehicles sat at the side of the road with their flashing lights on, being able to kind of recreate that, but for our own audience, is super fun.
So that's the SRV, and it is another great entry point into a support career.
We've got a lot of combat and commerce type ships, but it's the next true support class vehicle.
For those of you who don't want to fight, don't want to haul goods, the SRV is there to help you support other players and NPCs in the game.
You want me to say I'll be a tow truck driver? I'm more of a Drake guy.
So you're more of the getting towed guy?
I'm definitely more of the getting towed guy, yeah. I will need a friend with an SRV nearby.
It's for good people who like to help others, unlike Drake owners.
The Intergalactic Aerospace Expo is our annual celebration of all things ship and vehicle in the Star Citizen universe. Whether that's alien starters like the Gatac Syulen, stylish cargo craft like the Crusader Spirit C1, personal people tanks like the Tumble Storm, or the recently made flyable space tow truck, the Argo SRV. And yes, I know, and I can already see the YouTube comments now.
We already got that ship yesterday.
I was gonna stop it there and come back to people here. So yeah, what do people think? The first part of ISC, the SRV.
I think in a lot of ways we've already kind of talked about it already.
Yeah, we did.
We talked about it a lot. I mean,
did you learn anything from the ISC that you didn't know before? Put it that way.
Not necessarily, because I mean, only thing I could say is that okay, I see you can tow what a Hull A. It was towing. So I'm just trying to understand if Hull A and that size of a class ship is the only one that you can, you know, like up to that size ship you can quantum with just one SRV. That's what I would like to see and know more about.
And by the way, I was remiss. I should have started the segment this way, but a little bird told me that we having a giveaway, doing a giveaway tonight. This is only on Twitch, so if you are on YouTube, come over to Twitch and enter the giveaway. It's It's called exclamation point ticket. Ticket phase 1, or just exclamation point ticket. You can enter the IAE giveaway. You have a choice with the giveaway. It'd be a Drake Cutter Scout with 8 paint, or a Gatac Syulen with 2 paints. So enter the giveaway, and we'll probably draw after near the end of the show. So enter the giveaway. So yeah, will you finish this?
Yeah, that's it.
I'll go. The one thing they did say, they said they were talking about short and long term, how it would be beneficial to do this. And I think that's a direct hint at what they're going to do for ship claim timers. Meaning that, yeah, you can claim your ship if you want, but I hope you got a long time you can, I hope you brought a book. So, because they're gonna have to make it more beneficial to use a tow service than to not use a tow service. So they're gonna hit you one way or the other. Huh?
Agreed.
Yeah.
The only thing that came to my mind, I mean, it's probably it's a minor thing. If you're towing a ship, and I see he put it on a pad, and that ship's not yours. Obviously, it belongs to someone else. And you contact landing services. I guess do you have to contact, or the person that's the owner? It's just a minor thing that just came to my mind. Just wondering.
I'm going to assume the person that you're towing it for will contact them, and they tell you where to put it.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, if you're able to contact services, you pretty much have a new ship that's workable. So I don't see that happening too often.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Now, I would like to see them talk a little bit more about, like we said, not necessarily, person to person towing, but NPCs, probably some gameplay in their missions, because I mean, like I said again, obviously I'm gonna go back to my repo thing, because I mean, you have ship rentals in the game, right? And you have, you can easily make I'm assuming you can easily probably make a gameplay loop of somebody's ship, that they've NPC might have rented and didn't pay for it. You gotta track them down.
Oh, I've been remiss. North, thank you for the follow, and I did miss a sub earlier. I really scrolled up. So sorry, whoever you subscribed, thank you for the sub. I missed it. Pardon me. But also it's exclamation point ticket space 1. Not you need a space in between the one and the word. So yes, if you haven't done that, go ahead and put that in. There you go.
I think it was his divine shadow that did.
Thank you, his divine shadow, for the subscription. Appreciate it. Northland, you have something you want to say, or you good?
So we kind of talked about among our orgs, because some of the missions that you have for salvaging, illegal salvaging or illegal, I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was a post on Reddit where they talk about towing the ship out of the area, and you get the mission success because you remove the ship, some blah blah blah. And we're like, okay, that's kind of cheesing it. But what if you're an SRV owner and you get that mission? What about you towing like a Nine Tails Hammerhead back to their base or somewhere, right? Then you get a bonus for like, hey, thanks for towing our ship back to us. So I think there's some good exploring new mission types for the SRV that we already have in game.
Right, that's what I'm saying though. Right. North, exactly.
What's my call it? Bounty Hunting Gaming, thank you for the Prime subscription. Appreciate it. Thank you.
I know there's like an exploit right now.
Thank you for the sub. What was that, Kutanagi?
I know there's like people are making money hands over fifth using that mission thing. It's like an exploit where you just, hey, here's a mission, move this ship, out of this area, and they move it like, I don't know if it's like 20 feet or whatever. And so it's just like people are making a lot of money doing it right now. So it's just, there's a lot of, again, it's like one of those things where how much money can you actually make in this game before they wipe it? So.
Yeah, that was the mission I was talking about, where the kind of exploit where it's, because I think it's a salvage mission, but if you move the ship completely, then it's an accomplishment. And I think the mission future team are hopefully listening, it would spawn some ideas for them to create some new tasks, PvE style for SRV.
Yeah, it looked like Yo-Yo Meg disagrees. Yo-Yo, you got to come in to debate your point if you want to say something. But go ahead.
I think the idea is it doesn't move it far enough. I mean, you should be like to a shipyard or a salvage yard or a tow lot. That should be where you have to go.
So I've never played the mission, so I'm assuming like it's saying tow this ship or move this ship. It doesn't say where to. It just says move it, right?
Okay.
Am I correct?
Yeah, it's a tier 0 mission, and it's it's not going to be like that in the future. We know that.
Okay.
But it's more of a salvage mission, not a towing mission, though.
Okay, I didn't know. Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're going to continue, but I do want to remind people we are doing a giveaway. Exclamation point ticket, base 1, put a space in between the ticket and the 1 to enter the giveaway. Either your choice of a Drake Cutter Scout with 8 paint or a Gatac Syulen with 2 paint. Not exclamation point BMM 1. No, that's not going to work, Meg, but good try.
No, she can only do Javelin 1.
Javelin 1.
Well, I like spaceships, and I like the people that make spaceships, and I like showcasing their development. But I hear you. So let's move things forward and discuss the new concept vehicle that's making its debut this Saturday, the RSI Arrasted.
Last year for CitizenCon, we did a vote to decide what vehicle you wanted to see next, and the winner was the mining ship. So what we ended up doing is the large RSI mining ship, which has turned out to be the RSI Arrasted.
What is Arrasted?
Absolutely no idea.
Primitive mill, that's used in grinding ores, I think.
The name Arrasted derives from the ancient mining tool and technique.
So in Star Citizen, we have a number of mining ships already. We've got the Prospector, which is kind of like your starter hour. The Mole is that kind of first multi-crew ship. It allows you to go out with a few friends and kind of try and work a profit together. And then the top of the scale, we've got the Orion. That's the kind of end game of mining. And we saw this gap between the two. So the RSI Arrasted is the ship that fills that gap. So the Arrasted kind of combines the core visual elements that we've kind of developed over the years of RSI. It still has that definite triangular arrowhead shape to it, so it still feels at home within the RSI family. One of the things we struggled with a little bit at the beginning when concepting it was we didn't want it to feel too sleek. It really needs to feel like it had a functional purpose, and that really led us down exposing a lot more of the industrial elements. We've built on the idea of RSI layering in their ships to kind of really expose the core framework of the ship down the central kind of columns.
It also has a much more comfortable habitation for the crew to live on. It's got plenty of utility on board for day-to-day life, as well as a place to actually land additional vehicles in the back.
It has everything you need to spend a large amount of time away from dock, away from station. It's got an onboard refinery. It's got a large amount of ore storage, as well as onboard cargo. It's a kind of big, serious mining ship, and it allows for a crew of up to 5 to kind of go out and really kind of step into that professional level mining outfit without requiring, a big capital ship.
We have multiple stations for different people to actually mine at the same time as each other.
They're all sat together in a very RSI-like bridge section. The remote turrets that are on the Arrasted all have some level of transformation in terms of their location. The 2 at the front can slide backwards and forwards along, so you don't require the pilot to have to go left a bit, go right a bit.
But then we also have a large one in the center, which can descend through the middle of the ships.
Can actually transform down through the ship and out the bottom to cover the underside. So really you can mine in 360 degrees with this ship.
And as it cuts through the ship, you can actually see the turret as it travels from one side to the other.
And then additional crew members can help either position the ship if they want to change location, or deal with the mined goods at the rear of the ship in the cargo bay. But the ship can also hold ground mining vehicles. If you are planet side, some of those crew members could take mining vehicles that you've stored aboard out and do some surface mining whilst the ship hangs around nearby to tackle some ground mining rocks. So this ship is really perfectly placed for people who want to go mining but don't quite know what they're going to encounter along the way. They are equipped to tackle anything on the surface, anything on space.
One of the benefits of concepting the Arrasted now is that we know a lot more about our game, a lot more about how mining works and kind of features in the game. That gives us a much better understanding of what's important for a mining ship. And that's one of the things that we'll take on to when we kind of deliver the Orion in the future.
So this is a great example of how development on some ships improves and expedites others. Compared to the Orion, this bridges the gap in a few nice ways. It leverages all the existing mining loops and mechanics that we have in-game at the moment, whereas the Orion is going to be solely mining in space. It is a big ship designed for sitting out in deep space, mining big asteroids. It won't be capable of going down to planet size and mining on there.
What we kind of learned from the Orion is that a lot of our RSI ships feel very, very aggressive. They feel very military and fast. And if you think of like a big industrial mining ship, the Orion is kind of the opposite to that. It's this huge kind of bulky ship that is very purpose-built. And what we want to do with the Arrasted is take the lessons that we'd learned from that and combine that with some of the more modern RSI art styles and manufacturing techniques.
The Arrasted is the sort of all-in-one mining ship. You've started hand mining at the very start. You've progressed to, say, a rock as the next step, then a prospector, then a mole. This is the big step that lets you do a bit of everything. You can mine, you can refine, you can transport. And then if you want to go even deeper into that, then you go off to the Orion at the end.
So what did we learn this week? Well, we learned that the SRV is another fine addition to the working class gameplay Argo always seems to specialize in. That the RSI Arrasted wants to be the next big step in the evolution of mining gameplay before its even bigger Orion sibling arrives farther down the line. And that IAE continues to be the biggest ship and vehicle event of the year. But it's also Thanksgiving. And today, while we continue to always give thanks to you, the citizens of the verse who make all of this possible, I want to give a special thanks personally to the folks behind the ships. Now, all of the ships and vehicles in Star Citizen are only made possible by the variety of content, gameplay, and feature teams all contributing to their look, feel, performance, and overall experience. Despite a few YouTube comments that seem to think Dan McCabe makes some of these things all by himself. Because there's like 62 people on the vehicle content team alone. If only there were a way to make everybody remember that. Perhaps with the power of song. All right, relax. I wouldn't do that to you. Even I'm not that cringe. So for Inside Star Citizen, I'm Jared Huckabee. Thanks for letting us share the process of game development with you, and we'll see you all here next week.
And now, the developers of our vehicles by Disco Lando.
Kingsley Von Walker, Nate Lang, Adam Parker, Chris Law, Ben Curtis, John Crew, Alberto Petronio, Ben Parr, and Luke Mello, George Coffin, Rich Towler, too, Corey Bemford, Aaron Egan, and Patrick Solano, Al Parker, Mark Gibson, and Still, Kevin Turney, then Vimal, and Jin, and Zaheen, and Josh Crow, and Jay Thompson, Lars Lopkins, Samuel Brito, Chris Diggs, Bradley Vincent, Tom Hoskins, Chris Smith, April Dillons as well, Matt Vieira, Matt Monty, Matt Gron Jones, Evan Jr., Cy Bulmer, and Dunk. Owen and Alex and Alman and Haiti and Leith Livio and Lorenzo. Davender, Peliquin, Dan Dexter Taylors, and don't forget Man and Triero. With Hosmer McCabe and then Bartram and Tobero, Cooney and Dree and Kel Norris. I'm way past my time, but we still have designers like Josh Lee, Pete Tom and Mercedes. There's Stocko and Adam and Corwin and Harry and Ben and Paul Jones and so much.
And we are back. That was a great ending for that one. Oh yes, anyone want to say anything?
I honestly thank you for showing the cringe that CIG puts out in the most A-class way. And B, I think they left Jared in that room too long and cut off the oxygen supply.
All right, that's good. Yeah. The only thing I I was hoping that there was some type of introduction with drones on this mining ship. I was really hoping for that. And I was also when I saw the you could put a rock in there. Obviously, I don't know how big the mining spider vehicle
Mining
would
drone,
be.
it's big.
Yeah, I was, I kind of saw it and I was like, man, I wish, that would
It's
fit in the back of this.
if I would have had to guess, I would say it's about the size of the Syulen vertically. Maybe bigger than that.
Might be bigger. Yeah, I was just wishing that this
I'd
could
say
carry
3
that.
times that size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It holds
And-
2 raw DSs.
Yeah.
At minimum.
Okay.
Well, but the spider thing is fairly big. Like it's
Fairly big.
it's really big ground clearance.
Yeah, Admiral, because my thought is, I'm wondering what if they do that vehicle. I'm wondering what vehicle they would, have to transport
I have
that.
no
And I
idea.
hope- Yeah, and I was hoping that it would be this. But does off anyone's top of their head is the only guns on this ship on the sides?
I think there's a top one in the back.
There's a top one in the back. Okay, all
We
right.
can look at it here. I think I saw one in the back.
Okay, so 2 on the side.
There's one on the side there, right there.
There's,
Yeah.
there's, there's a quad in the sides, so there's one on each
Quads
side.
on the side and one in the back. Okay, I just wondered what protection this.
Yeah,
came
there you
with.
go. That's a better view.
Yeah.
That help?
There's one that shows from the back. So keep going.
I can
yeah,
see it.
there's one in the back too. There's a turret in the back on the top.
On the back on the top. Okay. I wonder how much forward facing that would have. And I think it's on a rail, isn't it?
It looks like a
I'm
rail
not-
to me.
It looks like a rail.
They'll show it. I don't know if it's on a rail or not. On the back one, anyway.
It looks like a rail, but yeah, it may not be. Yeah.
Because of-
Marzipan and His Divine Shadow, thank you for the subscription. So I wanted to get that out before I forgot. I almost did forget. And don't forget, we are running a giveaway right now. You have a choice between a Great Cutter Scout with 8 paint or Gatac Syulen with 2 paint. So you want to hit and type in exclamation point for the space and 1 and to enter like that, like Nighthawk Don just did.
So I'm concerned about that this ship coming out now basically kills the mole.
Well, I mean, before you make that point, I just want to say, how much you think this ship will cost?
I was going to get to my other thing is whatever it's going to price at.
Isn't it 280?
280?
Yeah, more like 5. I think it's going to be 4 to 500.
4? Okay.
Yeah,
Because it has to be bigger than the Argo mole. So I mean,
Oh,
right?
no, you're right. I'm thinking of, well, how much is the Galaxy? The Galaxy?
It's Galaxy 380.
380. Okay, I know.
Yeah, but you can't really compare those two because they're different.
No,
Yeah.
it's just the price for the Galaxy, because I was looking at the price. That kind of that 80 got stuck in there. Okay.
Yeah, because
I mean,
the mole is 315, I want to say, correct?
So even though let's say that this ship is 500, right?
I'd go with that.
It's even with that price difference, it still crushes the mole because what it offers is insane.
Yeah, the prisoner said the Orion is 625.
Oh, Orion's going to be over 1,000, so we're never going to compare that. It's 381 meters in length. It's going to be over 1,000.
So here's the thing: like it comes down to like you go outside, you fill up a mole, and then you go back. It could take you. How long is it going to take you to fill this thing up? It's got so much storage. Look, all the boxes all over it.
Well, you got to think about the quality of life too, because in the mole, those side turret gunners, they're outside in the elements.
Yeah, I hate that. That's why I don't have it.
Yeah, same. So the fact that everybody is consolidated on a bridge to operate these turrets, and by the way, the turrets move, is huge.
Yeah,
and then you have the refinery on top of it.
I don't have the mole because of what you just said. The fact that your side turrets are exposed to the elements, and the fact that you have to bring your groceries up a ladder and into the kitchen. Doesn't make any sense.
All right, Admiral.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
How do I go grocery shopping if I have to go up a ladder? It's stupid.
That's detailed thinking.
Hey,
That's
listen,
detailed.
you got a point. You got a point there, buddy. You got a point. Didn't think
Yeah,
I
I'm
never
looking at
thought
it.
about it that way.
So let's go one by one. Kusanagi, how much do you think this will cost?
I'm liking the $550-$600.
50 face.
I'm a little bit. I'm gonna go a little bit lower. I'm gonna say about maybe like
5 to 525.
And Pops?
I'm hoping 480. I'm hoping
480. Okay, so 480 seems to be the lowest. I'm gonna go $1.
I knew you were gonna say that. I was gonna say
I stole your idea. I'm gonna go $1.
All right. Okay, right. Bob Barker. Bob Barker, right?
Ding, 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 ding,
No,
ding, ding.
for real though,
Congratulations.
I'm thinking 400 Warbond and 450. 400 Warbond, 425 side credit.
Now, is that concept or when it's flyable?
Concept, like tomorrow.
You might have been better off doing $1 because we were all way off with the Syulen, man.
Yeah, we were all wrong for the Syulen.
everybody was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I even made a post like yelling at Sig. I'm like, "Where's the alien tax for this stupid ship? There is none."
Emma went off. Yeah.
Good.
All right. So yeah, that is the Arrasted. This is a I'm not even gonna try to repeat it, but yeah. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. So that worked. Okay. All right. So that's it for the ISC Arrasted Development. I gotta say it correctly. So yeah, don't forget we are doing a giveaway. Exclamation point ticket, page 1. We're gonna do the Machinima first. We're doing something a little bit different this time. We're doing 5 Machinimas. We're doing the Garman 100 part 1 and part 2, and then we're doing Mahli part 1, 2, 3. So that'll be 8 minute total. So we're gonna run through the whole thing and then come back.
Hello, folks. Garman Humble here, back on the mean streets of Area 18. Cities like this are teeming with scumbags and lowlifes that would just as soon shoot you in the face as give you the time of day. That's where I come in. When preparing for patrol, it's important to check your armor, your sidearm, and of course, limber up. Staying loose is your #1 weapon when it comes to stopping crime. Trust me, the only thing standing between you and an unceremonious death in the gutter are security professionals like me.
Don't test me.
Oh there, buddy. Oh, take a step back now.
Who the hell are you?
Garman Humble, freelance security
A
professional.
freelance cop. Oh, for crying out loud.
And coming with me.
Die, fake pig.
Armor? Check. Sidearm? Check. Should have stretched, scumbag. Don't worry, no need to thank me. You're welcome. Stop the crime. Burrito time. Hello, folks. Garman Humble back again. And today, we're going after a high-profile bounty. Hey, bud, do me a favor. Stay here and watch the stalker for me. Little joke there. But seriously, never risk your ship if you don't have to, folks. Okay, so if my intel is good, and it always is, the mark should be holed up somewhere down in that little backwater. Probably dug in deep. This manhunt could take days, weeks, even months. This guy's well connected and... Oh, wow, that's his ship there. Guess we better get down there. The mark is likely to be jumpy, with a bounty this size on his head. Not that the credits matter to me, of course. It's all about the justice. Oh shit, they're taking off already? Jesus. Okay, folks, here we go. Oh, jeez, I didn't have time to stretch. There. All right. Now let's find this. Nope. You aren't the mark. Oh, hello. You, throw down your weapons and... Okay, so much for bringing him in alive. Who the fuck are you? Easy there, big guy. Don't make me use it. Oh, shit. Time to go. All right, here we go. I always wanted to do this. Hold on tight, folks. Mission complete. Burrito I eat. There you go.
Hi friends, it's your Mahli, and on my way to Orison. Stunning clouds and the planet is gorgeous. Big shout out to Origin Jumpworks for hooking me up with this entire experience. We're on an 890 jump. Yacht life! Origin Jumpworks has totally pulled out all the stops for this special intergalactic aerospace expo series. What a mouthful. But love, they totally hooked me up with the most luxe ride, the most happening cities in Stanton. Bye, Origin crew. Not sure what this is, but my niece will live for it. Look at Crusader HQ. Just standing here makes me feel rich. So apparently they're storm walls, not whales. Had to get a picture of the statue, duh. 100% tourist vibes. Like the total tourist that knocked over my Moby. Rude. Low-key though, Orison is beautiful. These fountains, the cherry blossoms, everything. It's a moment. Anyway, y'all need to be here. Gonna end my day relaxing with a sunset cocktail. Thanks, Intervalac. Whatever. IAE. Cheers, babes. New Spectrum post tomorrow. Friends, wait for the end of this video. Day 2, and tomorrow I'm blasting off to Microtech and the Intergalactic Aerospace. IAE, y'all know what I mean. Light workout before my Stormwall tour. I'm seriously so excited for this and want to say thanks again to Origin, my amazing sponsors. People are obsessed with these Stormwalls. See, I'm learning. The person in this costume, I mean, how adorable. I'm on this shuttle thing, guys, way less fancy than the Origin one and full of tourists. Real Stormwalls! They are seriously amazing. Got back on land and things started to get real weird. First off, some people full on ran into me. Red flag numero uno. Didn't even notice the Crusader security. Second red flag. Then in the middle of my food selfie, some randoms burst in and start shooting. Friends, this may be my last. Stay tuned for my next post to see if I survive. Oh my god. What happened? My head. They must be like pirates. I'm gonna keep rolling, see what happens. The shuttle! There's my ride! Just gotta get over there. Oh, Crusader security. I'm saved! Sir, hey. Oh no. Ew, he killed him. Okay, Molly, keep it together. You got this. Ew, is that blood? Oh my god, nasty. This is seriously super disturbing. So much property damage. Like, where is the shuttle? That looks like it could get me out of here. If I could just make it over there. Yeah, you go over there. That's right. Don't turn around, don't turn around. Here goes nothing. Not sorry. That's not the shuttle. Well, friends, that was wild, right? And now, here I am back on this lovely 890 jump and headed to New Babbage for the IAE, once again basking in the opulence of the full Origin Jumpworks experience. It obviously takes more than fanatical pirates to slow me down. See you at the expo, babes!
Alright, so let me mute this thing before we can start going. There you go. Okay, here we go. We're back. Thank you for the raid, here's Nick. Welcome Raiders. We're all doing a giveaway. Exclamation point ticket. Exclamation point ticket H1. You have a choice for a Great Cutter Scout or a Gatac Syulen with bomb paint. So go into the giveaway if you want to. So yeah, what do people think of the Machinimas that the CIG put out this year?
Garman, he was cool. The young lady, she was cool. I'm trying to remember her damn name. Mahli.
Yeah.
Listen, I didn't realize how gangster she is. No, I mean
she did that without question.
Right. I'm sitting here because as I watched it now, this is my second time watching it through.
Right.
After she straight killed all of them, she jumps on an 890 jump like as if what just happened was like a day at the office.
You know, I'm going to jump in real quick and say, this is my third time watching this, and my note was, she's driving like she's playing GTA. That's how she's driving.
Well,
straight up.
She's doing that because she's on TikTok and she needs to get those views.
Hey, it's possible. But it was like, I'm sitting there as I'm watching, I'm like, damn. Okay, somebody going through that type of traumatic thing would be, like indoors. You wouldn't see them for like a year, 2 years, all of that kind of stuff. And she just straight up like, look, I'm on an 890 jump. Yeah, what's up? All right, holla at me.
I have to agree with I'm gonna have to agree with GoMab here. There was a little bit of a Legally Blonde going on there, where she was like a little oblivious and just the same time a little bit of a little Eddie Murphy going on there at the same time. Just like the shit's happening and like she's just lucky to be alive. So
you know what she remind me of? When she did the go-kart, it was like the Jar Jar Binks, the Star Citizen.
Oh yeah, Jar Jar Binks. I can see that. Yeah.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, that's totally correct. Yeah. So I love when she say, "Not sorry." And the one line that gets me is that, "Ew, they killed him." I'm like, okay.
I feel it's like too current. I feel like that would. I don't know. It seems like something someone would say today, like a kid who was just screaming at 14 years old.
I can totally see a young person saying that today. It's just weird for me from an older generation. That's all. Now, this part right here, I'm going to rewind a bit because I'm going to get back to it. But how did he accidentally kick this guy off the ship? Like, what's going on? He didn't
accidentally. He said accidentally.
I mean, he wanted bounty, so evidently he wanted to catch them alive, but yet he kicked them. So I'm trying to figure out what the thing here, but okay.
I think they were related. I think they were both just doing, his job. He did his job accidentally, and luck on his side. Kind of a thing, and hers was luck on her side, kind of a thing going on.
I think DK's.
Yeah, DK. I think he has it. I said DK said he did it on purpose. He didn't care if he was dead or alive. So that's
okay. All right.
I missed that because I was like, wait. I mean, he delivered the line so
straight.
It as
sarcasm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I we were talking earlier about the binocular piece on there, how he zoomed in and out. You know how CIG likes to put little hints in things so that maybe something later on down the line that we get.
Yeah, we were thinking that it might be something that like helmets would have, or like some type of zoom element or something like that.
Yeah, and it is good that Griff gets an insight on an 890 jump mission, delivering people.
Same, I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, just have to let Griff know. Make sure she's not on his ship because that might mean
That's a good point right there.
you know. And
Blacklist.
one other thing that there's a scene that when she's doing the peace sign and you see the guy that was in the Stonewall outfit, he gets knocked out.
Oh, he gets knocked out.
Man.
I think it's coming up soon. Yeah, it's coming up soon.
Yeah, I was like, dang, they knocked him out.
By the way, welcome to UI to Smoke. UI, how are you doing?
I'm good. This is my first time seeing all of this. I was
seen
so
it before,
confused
so
at first. I thought it was a regular machinima. I'm like, this is the greatest machinima I've ever seen. And then it took me a while to notice at the bottom. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So
I
if
was
you
so
watch
confused.
when she gets on the shuttle, look in the background and you'll see the mascot get like taken out by some guy wearing armor.
There he
That's
is.
the mascot guy here, a person here.
And I hope we get that outfit, that mascot outfit.
Hey,
and
you're not the only one, Pops. Yo-Yo Mag and Head Snick are fighting over here in chat right now.
Oh, okay. See, there he is. Boom! Knocked him right
Just
out.
knocked it. You know what that reminds me
I
of?
didn't even see the gunshots.
Y'all remember that nasty game
let me go
they
back.
came out with back in the day?
Mhm.
Remember that nasty game the young kids came out with the knockout game?
Oh,
That's what it
yeah.
reminded me of.
yeah.
It's like, damn.
Oh, dang.
He just ran up on him, yo. He just ran up on him and just hit him.
Right there. There you go.
Boom! I was like, oh man, that's cruel.
Mhm.
They never report 2 crimes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
One, when the guy falls out of the Valkyrie, he just yells normally, and there was no Wilhelm scream. Like, come on, that's an easy, that's low hanging fruit. And 2, where are my thermal tours, man?
Where's this restaurant at? Where's this customer service?
That's the restaurant at Electrotech. It's presently closed right now, but it's there. The doors, closed or whatever. But eventually, it's going to be like a high-end restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say,
Right.
so there was a lot of pushback because of this second set of video. Well, I should say the first set of videos with this girl here, and people I think it was a lot of boomers, or whatever you want to say. There's a lot of people who were like, oh, what's with this, woke person?
Yeah, I don't want to get into that too much, but yeah, there was some pushback. But
there was the opposite with this other guy with the burrito, winning personality or whatever. And so it had, both sides of the spectrum of different people who, are looking at the game, just universal looking at it differently. Because I know there's a lot of people who
I appreciate CIG doing something different. Because every year we get Jackson, and it said that Jackson is taking a break because the team on the focus on Squadron 42. Yeah, because this, which is, it's more diversity, and it's something different. So I appreciate what CIG
different
do.
for everybody. Yes, exactly.
But there are real people like that though. So I mean, I know I don't the commando part, okay, but there are really people like that with those type of personalities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the commando, the dude, he was just as woke, just on the other end of the spectrum.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know why people. I guess people find anything to.
You know what? I just thought of something. Like Griff mentioned about. I remember, and he could talk to himself if he wants, but I think if I recall, he talked about how they showed it on the Moby device, like the fact that in the guy from Jack show, he would show people like doing a show, right? And you could see like the camera there. And we know that eventually we're going to have like camera crews and stuff with the media ship for that little tiny thing.
Right.
So this is just like is this like something that people can do is their thing where they could just be like something like this and like, hey, this is where I'm at. I'm at, Pyro, look at me. Woohoo.
Yeah, I agree.
We'll see.
Black Mirror is leaking into Star Citizen. This is creepy.
I'm definitely gonna look into the influencer profession in the game now because I want to be brought up like Mahli.
When we were at the
my Moby tripod.
When we were at the last not the last one, but the virtual bar citizen, and I asked Brian Chambers about when we watch things like that, about the Moby glass, and he said that there's nothing that we see that will not be put in the game, and he said it's just a matter of time.
Right.
So the
especially
camera,
and Griffin said the same thing about something similar regarding the video from last year, regarding Jack and his movie glass and how everything he was streaming everything. So yeah,
that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, that is the Machinima for this week. I paused specifically on she being gangster after she took out those guys. That's where you're fished. So yeah, I hope they bring them back. All right, so we are doing a giveaway. I think we can close out the giveaway and pick a winner. Hopefully, Griffin can hear me. He's not in the channel, but hopefully he can take care of that. While we're doing that, I'm going to say we are doing a Buzz Citizen on December 2nd. CitizenCon and IE 2953, Saturday, December 2nd, starting at noon Eastern, and that's the early session, and 5 p.m. Eastern for the second session. I convert that to your local time, 5 p.m. UTC, 10 p.m. UTC. We're going to go for, at least 9 hours there. But, we may stick around, but we're not going to do 1 a.m. like in the past. So, yeah. But if you want to hang out, come on in. I'll put the link in chat real quick so people can click on the link in case they don't have the QR code available. There you go. Let's see. Did you do the winner yet? No, nothing on my BMM. No, thank you. You haven't drawn the winner? Or did I miss it? Griffin? Okay. Hold on. What do you register? Yeah, just go ahead and hit it, Griffin. Go and pick a winner. I'm gonna wait for that. And meanwhile, just want to say we do have podcast Saturday. Coffee Gaming, congratulations. You won. Coffee Gaming is still here?
Oh, Coffee won it? That's hilarious.
Congratulations. Yay, there you are. Yes, go ahead and send an email to soulcitizens with an s@gmail.com with your RSI information and tell us whether or not you want the Great Cutter Scout with 8 paint or Gatac Syulen with 2 paint.
Congrats, Coffee.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
So, yeah.
I like how y'all put that stat in there, how he said he had like 2.5% chance of winning.
Hey,
I like that.
It depends on whatever bot you use. But yeah,
Okay, that is kind of cool.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, 3 p.m. Eastern, we're doing Griffin does Soul Voices. 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. UTC. That is this coming Saturday, and that's where he covers topics from Spectrum, Reddit, and something from the industry. And that's your chance to talk one-on-one with Griffin. You're coming in and Discord and give your thought. And that's followed by Captain Table 6 p.m. Eastern, and then Relay at 9 p.m. Eastern. Then on Sunday, we're having another CitizenCon show, our last one, covering the last 2 sessions. This will be Living on the Edge, Session 8, and Destination Adventures, Session 9. That is this Sunday, November 26th, 8 p.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. UTC. So check it out for that. Oh, are we waiting anyone? I can look real quick. I don't see anything in the chat real quick. Let's see who we can raid. Wait. What am I waiting for?
He's probably looking. I'm looking, man.
Okay, well, I'll just fill some time then. But yeah, we had, do you want to think of a one for joining us? Admiral Kusanagi, Face to Face, Northern Trooper, Popping Face, You Ride a Smoke. Thank you for coming in and chat with us. And thank you everyone in chat also. If you want to become a soul bro, soul sister, soulmate, membership has your privileges. Click the join button below on YouTube. Follow us on social media everywhere. Soul Citizens with an S. Hit like, subscribe, and follow. And also, depending on what platform you are, and make sure you hit the notification so you know when we're live. And we are going to raid Carbon Tails. So send Carbon Tails our live. And I just want to say, try not to laugh before I sign out. Atomic Troll. Peace, love, and soul, everybody. Bye. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the subscription, BBG.